The Sony FE55mm f1.8 ZA is Sony's first generation top-of-the-line lens for the E-mount, made in partnership with Zeiss. On the premium side of the price scale, at about $1,000, is a technical showcase of what the mirrorless system is possible: high-resolution, high-precision imagery, all at a smaller size. At 64 by 70mm of 300 grams of mostly metals and glass, the first thing we notice on this FE55ZA is its sober design, a single long metal tube, making do without buttons or tactile feedbacks. Long and thicker, this design considers a telecentric optical formula, made to deliver resolution all the way to the corners, something expected on recent all-digital formats. Finished in aluminum and tightly put together with engraved markings, it's a premium you can feel. This is not your standard 50mm f1.8 prime plastic fantastic. But the usability is sometimes oversimplistic, lacking a mechanical focusing ring or switches, or even a distance window. This makes it distinct from the rest of the high-end market. It's a consumer electronic at its best. It's not so much a photographic tool, forcing you to use the camera software at all times. Inside, the highlight goes to the linear AF motor that is absolutely silent and plenty fast, all while being precise, here tested with the A7 II. Under plenty of light and plenty of contrast, the camera simply locks focus instantly, and it makes a breeze even to shoot shallow depth of field shots, better than most DSLRs. But it makes the manual focusing ring electronic. It can't be connected to a linear motor, and so it also feels disconnected and imprecise, making it harder to be used during video shooting, for example. Finally, at the front, the 49mm filter thread fixes over the concave first optical element that sits inside the supplied-in-the-box lens hood. The lens mount is all metal, is smoother for years of operation, and it comes signed in the box from the quality control team. Overall, this is a premium lens that you can feel, making it great first generation pair to the Sony E-mount alpha cameras. And as we'll see on its images, it is also premium on the image quality performance, one of the finest 55mm lens on the market, for actually an impressive price. With an impressive 7 elements in 5 groups optical formula, distinct from a double Gauss formula due to the first concave element and the extra 3 aspherical pieces made for resolution, all paired to Zeiss T transmission layer coating and a sonar design with fewer optical pieces. What the Sony FE55ZA delivers optically is excellent. The best 55mm f1.8 lens on the full-frame market, for an impressive low cost. This is simply a baby Otus, the best formula from the best glass, designed for the digital era with special chemical coatings. So even wide open, the images are spotless, made for Sony's recent 42 or even 61 megapixels cameras. All the way to the edges, we're giving plenty of details even for the largest prints, making it a breeze to work with at any aperture. This is the real deal in terms of performance. Stopping down marginally enhances the corner vignetting, as it's hard to really ask for more resolution or contrast compared to f1.8. Lateral chromatic aberrations are also invisible, happening in a single shot during my review, showcasing Zeiss' attention to details on its high-end formulas. The same can be said about the perfect geometry and the axial aberrations, non-existent. But I do have a lot of questions about this color rendition, that is muted and overly electronic, making for chaotic exposure with the Alpha A7 II. This is not a Nikon or Canon color science at all. It's simply bizarre. Skin tones are brownish with electronic green shadows, turning to ochre yellows when we push it in post. Nature's greens are neon-like on well-lit areas, making for video-like frame grabs of photos. And blues are unsaturated, making for gray skies under sunny summer days. So that might explain so many black and white reviews at the first and second Sony Alpha generations, making me question, are these lenses turning photos in lab-like captures? Where are the flaws and character we knew from vintage Canon or Nikon? So that's why they introduced the Grandmaster lineup that takes these things into consideration, and even software updates for colors that these eyes didn't get. So while I can recommend it for one of the best 55mm lenses on the market, it doesn't really deliver better photos. More resolution, yes, but that's about it. So if you're looking for precision prints that truly require the excessive megapixel alpha cameras can deliver, this can be your lens. So just add it on your kit, and nice shooting!